Yeah, you already know what it is. Lethal Talent 24, dive bombing at you with some Eagles content. Let's go. Yo, what's up, fam? It's your boy Lethal Talent 24 coming at you with another video. It's past Loser Monday, and it's now into Loser Tuesday. Still feeling like a loser. But let me talk about a few things real quick involving Doug Pederson and his press conference and his radio interview on 94, the whip. You know what I'm saying? Like, it all stems from a lot of things. It stems from Doug's unpreparedness, like his lack of attention to detail, his inability to be creative. The one thing you want to sit there and talk about on the radio station is how pissed you are. All you guys do is talk. All you guys do is talk. You guys act like you've been there before, and just because you've been there before doesn't mean you have to try as hard. I mean, you ain't fooled no more. You not hungry dogs anymore. And that's okay, but I just need you to admit it. And you won't. You won't admit that you're at fault. You won't admit that your play calling is trash. Matter of fact, you doubled down and said that your play calling's been good. When? Doug, when? And then you want to sit there and say, you want to have this snarky attitude, this smug attitude, and you want to be basically a dick to every news person that's asking you a question that challenges your knowledge of football. I'm sorry. I'm not a head coach. I'm not even an assistant coach. I'm not a coach, period. But the one thing I know for sure is that you keep your team in the game. Period. Point blank. When the points are there, you get the points. You build points, because if you keep losing points and the other team keeps scoring points, which your defense has yet to been able to come through on a consistent basis, you leave your defense out hanging out to dry, and you expect to be in games when you make stupid decisions, like going for 2 in a game where you could just be down by 3. And all it takes is a field goal. And if you don't have trust in your special team, then Dave Fitt definitely needs to go. Dave Fitt, man, I'm just going to say this, man. Your special teams was great in the Chip Kelly era, and ever since Doug Pederson has taken over, it has been great. Darren Sproles was our only punt returner, and after that, it was a complete drop-off. We have DeAndre Carter. Josh Huff was probably one of the best kickoff returners we've had in a long time. Gone. And this guy's done nothing. You have Jalen Reagor, who's supposed to be ready. He's not ready. You had 2 weeks. Going back to Doug, you had 2 weeks to prepare for a Giants team, and then you want to come out and say we weren't ready? We weren't ready? What fan wants to hear we weren't ready after you had 2 weeks to prepare? What were y'all? What the hell were y'all doing, man? It just makes me just look at you. I mean, that's how I feel when it comes to Doug and him and talking like he does. So the hell what? You won us a Super Bowl 3 years ago. It's been 3 years, Doug. Going on 4. You keep acting like this way. And then you got players. You got players like Jalen Reagor basically saying, he was asked about Justin Jefferson, who's killing it. Thank you, Howie Roseman. And shout out to Laura Brunson. I got to give him this, man. He definitely called it and said that he wanted Justin Jefferson over Jalen Reagor. Hell, I thought we were going to get Justin Jefferson. But in my mind, I knew for a fact we were going to get Jalen Reagor. Even though I thought we could have got him in the 2nd round. Howie keeps failing us. Doug is failing us. And he's consistently failing us. And then you got Jim Schwartz, whose defense can't even stop a zone read. They're so undisciplined. The point of this video is this, man. We need a change. And if a change gonna come, it needs to come. Because I'm tired. You want to talk about how pissed you are? Well, guess what? I'm pissed too. I'm pissed that everybody and their mama goes out and they set aside 3 hours of their day to watch the Philadelphia Eagles. And you know what they get?
Nothing but a big fuck you.
Right in the middle of the game. It makes no sense how you're going to sit there and say we weren't prepared. Where was Carson's preparedness? You dialed Carson back, and because he's not forcing plays, he's barely moving the ball. And then you want to sit, you can't have it both ways either. You can't sit there and say that a play has to be made. A play has to be made there. You're giving your quarterback a mentality like that. That mentality is coming from you. And I'm not gonna sit here and say that Wentz doesn't have that same mentality, but when you're an enabler, that's not helping anybody. It's not. How can we not turn the ball over and still lose to the game, to the Giants? It's not even playing down anymore. We just playing out coached. That's it. These coaches don't care. They're full. And they're full of shit right now. Because, I mean, really, it just comes down to, they just don't care. And they're going to sit there and they're going to be snarky to everybody who questions them. And I don't really have time for that. Because good coaches, they evaluate themselves. They have an analysis, and they take that analysis, and they find ways to make themselves better. They also listen to the people around them. But you have to have instincts, too. You can't just go off of analytical, BS to make your decisions for you. Because it makes you look dumb. Anyway, that's all I got to say, man. You guys let me know in the comments below. How do you feel about Doug Pederson and all that stuff, man? Because, I mean, and Howie Roseman, how do you guys feel about them? Because right now, it just looks dire, man. Right now, it looks dire, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I hate this feeling. I hate this feeling. We're in first place, and I still feel like we're losers. Losers. So, I mean, yeah, the Eagles made some moves today. They brought up Michael Jacquet, and he did pretty good against the Dallas Cowboys. But that was a third-string quarterback. It wasn't a first-string. It wasn't even Andy Dalton. So we don't really know. We don't really have that much. We don't know what he can do. But I can tell you one thing: Avonte Maddox needs to be in the slot, and Nikel Roby-Coleman needs to go. I'm still on that train. I'm gonna be on that train. But we'll see if it happens. So you guys let me know in the comments below how you feel. Please like, please subscribe if you're feeling this content. And also don't forget to hit that notification bell so that way you know whenever I post a video. And we can talk some ball. So Eagles fans, hang in there, man. Hang in there because it's going to be a long road. But we're going to go through it together. And we're going to sit there and complain. But we got to let them know how we feel. Continue to do that. So that way some changes can be made. Other than that, guys, you keep your talent sharp and you go Birds. EAGLES Eagles, and that's what's up. You guys take it easy. Peace.
Every time they put me in a battle, I'm lethal. Nigga too sweet and low, you ain't equal. Shut 'em down.